It's a common thing once a year on our children's birthdays to kind of review what happened on that day with them. What the weather was like, how we were feeling, gruff doctors, kind nurses, everything that took place surrounding the birth of our child. Once a year, we often talk about the events that surrounded the birth of Jesus Christ. We read of it in Matthew chapter 1, the precursor to the events that led to what Luke records for us in chapter 2 when Jesus was actually born. In Matthew chapter 1, verse 18, it says, "Now the birth of Jesus Christ took place in this way. When Mary, his mother, had been betrothed to Joseph, before they came together, she was found to be with child from the Holy Spirit." So already we see this controversy that surrounds the birth of Jesus. We have Mary and Joseph who are betrothed. They're promised to be married. The betrothal process was much stronger, much more binding than our engagement process that we have in our culture. So much so that to end the betrothal really amounted to divorce. And before they had come together, it says, she was found with child, but it says of the Holy Spirit. It says, "And her husband Joseph, being a just man and unwilling to put her to shame, resolved to divorce her quietly." So Joseph was a righteous man, and he thought he was marrying a righteous woman, and yet somehow she's pregnant. Joseph knows that they have not been together, they've not been immoral, but it seems like something immoral has happened, and Mary is pregnant. Now, one thing that we don't think about often when we read this passage is how much time passed between Joseph finding out that Mary was pregnant and what happens in the next verse. Verse 20 says, "But as he considered these things, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, saying, 'Joseph, son of David, do not fear to take Mary as your wife, for that which is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit.'" What a time that must have been for Joseph, wondering what was happening, wondering what should be done, loving Mary and not wanting to be cruel to her or shame her, but at the same time expecting to marry a pure and righteous woman, and now finding out that this has happened. As he considered these things, the angel of the Lord came to him and explained the miracle of the virgin birth. This often happens in our lives, doesn't it? Things don't always go according to our plan. And God allows us often to consider these things, to wonder what is happening, to consider how we should respond, what is going to be the end result of this, before he gives us his plan, his answer. Can I ask you and encourage you to consider the faith of Joseph today as you go about your life? What is it in your life that you are considering, that you are weighing, and that which you need to wait on God to reveal his plan? Trust him. He always has a plan that is best for you.